Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Mopo, where it's all matter of personal opinion.
It's all Mopo.
I'm at DaveRoach83 here with At The Scientist. Find us on Twitter. And we're going to do another one of
Or not, at least not me.
ABC's a comedy. Next up is the letter B. Check out our letter A video we posted
Check out
recently.
All the other letters.
Yeah. In the future, when these are posted. But, I want to talk about a movie that I saw recently that I just happened to stumble upon. I didn't I'm going to watch this movie. It's just flipping through Netflix or maybe on demand. It's Bad Neighbors 2. And I was sleeping on this movie because, it's Seth Rogen. And he's always a funny motherfucker. So, I don't know why I didn't think this movie would be good. It was actually pretty good. It had Chloe Grace Moretz in it and Zac Efron. They're basically the girl version of the dudes from the first movie. But, they're really, doing this thing on their own. So, they're, always, coming up with different things to get their, rent money and stuff. And that's hindering with Seth Rogen and his wife trying to sell their house. Because they're next to this frat house, and nobody wants to live next to a frat house. No grown adults with kids already who are married.
Want to live next to, because I don't know. But I wouldn't mind living next to a frat house.
Dave Roach would definitely be living next to this girl's house or whatever. She come over anytime she wants.
Well, that's a sorority.
Yeah, sorority house, whatever.
It's even better living next to a sorority.
Right.
But the frat house, man, there's always going to be booze over there. So, let me hit that keg.
And it's a pretty funny movie. Just following the trials and tribulations of these girls trying to get their rent money, and Seth Rogen trying to sell his house, and then coming in between that for each other. And it wound up, at the end, they wound up being able to work together, and, spoiler alert, the girls buy the house because their sorority becomes so popular that they don't have enough room for all the girls. So it's win-win, and I guess they become friends. And I just thought it was funny, they use different money is a bucket, a bucket full of money is the currency or whatever. So that's how they pay rent. Is they need 5 buckets of money or whatever. So they don't really talk about total dollars. It's that's the words escaping me.
Wasn't that from the first one?
Yeah, that's where they got the idea from, Zac Efron. That's right, yeah. Or whatever, so it wound up being a pretty funny movie. Do you have a B movie you think of?
I love this movie, Brain Donors.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's a slapsticky kind of, Marx Brothers, Three Stooges. It's just a super funny comedy. You got this ambulance chaser lawyer. You got this cab driver who's got, when you get in, he starts your fare, and all of a sudden the numbers just start flying and just start racking it. And you're just sitting there, and the guy, the ambulance chasing lawyer is like, hey, aren't those numbers going by a little fast there? And he's like, you're probably a speed reader. He's like, you got me there. Oh, and they meet up with this Looney Tune, caretaker for this really, really rich lady who's trying to put all this money into a ballet. So the three of them get together to try to create this ballet to get this lady's money.
Yeah.
And it's wackadoo. It really is. And it's really funny. It's really genuine. And
who stars in the movie?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Dude, it's
was it like from the 80s or something? Or
yeah, it's from like the early mid 80s.
It sounds familiar.
It's old school. Let me see if I can find it.
But yeah, 80s movies are pretty good. For sure. And I don't know, if you're looking up Brain Dead, you're probably going to be struggling to find a comedy.
Oh, it's 92.
Okay.
92. It's starring John Turturro, Bob Nelson, and Mel Smith.
So John Turturro, the only really well-known actor there, at least, in my book. It's my mopo. Okay.
Yeah, well, the fact that it's a really, really good movie, I guess, is my mopo. Because, I don't know, it says it only made, like, just under $1 million in box office. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
Definitely worth the watch. Definitely worth the watch.
I'll tell you, like, a classic that I can think of is Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
The Mel Brooks classic.
Have you seen that recently?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Fairly racist stuff, I mean.
Yeah.
But, the black sheriff dishes it out, as much as they try to give it to him, so it's good for that. But yeah, it's just Mel Brooks at his best, for sure. Can you think of any other B movies? Maybe it's a recommendation.
This really twisted trilogy called Basket Case. It's a horror movie from the 80s.
So Basket Case 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah, it's Basket Case 1, 2, and 3.
The Return and the Revenge.
And what it is this kid was born with a twin brother, but it was deformed, and it was like just kind of like off his body with an arm.
Damn.
Yeah, and like kind of a head protruding from a mound of flesh, right? So it was really just kind of like a head, kind of like some shoulderage, and
so
then
his
one arm.
Could have rotation.
Yeah, and like enough for like lungs and a heart because they end up removing them.
Jesus
and
Christ.
It's when they were older, like not older, but like I guess maybe 5 or 6, like, so it's kind of traumatizing to the kid, and the kid keeps his brother and in a basket, but the problem is the brother is really jealous, the basket brother is really jealous of the normal brother, so he starts like fucking shit up. My bad. But he just starts killing people, man. Like he'll leave the room and all of a sudden here is the brother popping out of the basket. He's all like, hey, ah. Dude, I don't know, man.
It sounds pretty wild.
I honestly haven't seen this movie since I was a kid. But it was pretty insane stuff.
And your memory of that movie sounds like it's about a 5-second movie to Dave Roach. Because that little motherfucker come at me, he's gonna get fucked up. I'll swing his ass like a club. and just smash them.
I mean, most horror movies are a little out of reach of logical.
No doubt. That's why they're 3-second, 5-second movies.
Yeah. But they made a trilogy out of it.
Holy shit. The 9-second movie. But, I'd take your word on that one. I might have to check that one out myself.
The one I really saw and remember is part 2, no doubt.
The Return.
And I never saw the third one. But dude, you got it.
It's always part 2.
You got it.
So, let us know what you think about these movies. Have you ever seen these movies?
If you've seen Basket Case, hit it up in the comments. Seriously.
Yeah. Let us know. Has you got it fucked up or whatever? And, let us know what you think. Remember, it's all Mopo. It's all my personal opinion. Look out for letter C. Coming up soon.